Hello, my Texas Quiltwork family! Welcome back to A Time to Sew. Are you ready for another super quick and easy project? Because I am. This week was one of the easiest by far. We're going to be making a simple little tote bag. It comes together with just 2 fat quarters and is super versatile. You could use this for everyday use, going to the farmer's market on the weekends, or get a little creative and make it a trick-or-treat bag. Whatever purpose you make this for, the point is that you have fun making it. As you'll see here, I made a quilted pumpkin one because if you know anything about me, if I can make it quilty, I will make it look quilty. So each week I try to use a different machine. I want to kind of give a broad range of different machines and their usage to give you a little perspective on what each one does, how it works, and to show you you don't need an expensive machine to do anything that you're wanting to do. This week I'm using the Burnett B38. This was actually my first official sewing machine. I call her my old reliable since even after I'm now on to my second Bernina upgrade, she's still running and my little sister uses her pretty often for her projects. I have made so many quilts on this machine, even doing all of my free motion on it. What I'm trying to push is that you don't need the latest, greatest, and most expensive quilting machine to do the projects that you're wanting to do. I've made and quilted so many quilts before with this machine, and I can't really tell the difference with them other than the fact that I was new at sewing, so you can tell I was a newbie versus what I have now. But with what I made today, you would not be able to tell if I made this tote on this little machine or on the new 990. There's no way to tell. It's just to prove you don't need that expensive machine. But moving on to the bag, a few tips on this. Don't forget to leave the opening in the lining section of your bag. I know I forgot last week and I forgot this week again. Thankfully, it's not that big of a deal. I just had to pull out my best friend, my seam ripper, so I could turn my bag the right way out. Second, you don't have to be super exact on the corners. I know it says to do exactly 1.5 inches from the corner, but if you can't get it exactly, that's okay. Also, when you're marking the corner, go ahead, mark and sew that one before you go on to the next corner, because if you move away from that one, you could start shifting fabric, and when you go back to sew, you're not going to be sewing where you originally marked on both sides. So just go ahead, mark and sew that corner, then go mark and sew onto the next corner. You also don't have to worry about the exact lengths of the handles. Make the length that you prefer to have them, since you're the one that's going to have to carry it around. You want to make it as comfortable as possible for you. This bag is super versatile. Again, you can do anything you want. You can add pockets, you can embroider on it, you can kind of go as crazy as you want or as simple as you want. If you want to make a quilted version like I did, you don't have to do things much differently. You just have to get some batting for both of your top pieces and baste those to the top. Once they're basted to the top of those, go ahead and quilt them how you want, and then continue following the instructions as you normally would. If you have time or you're feeling adventurous, again, you can add the pockets or embroider. I was thinking maybe my siblings need a little trick-or-treat bag for Halloween this year, so I might make a couple extra and embroider some trick-or-treating on there. As usual, I really do appreciate all of y'all's support and kindness. I love when you guys come into the store and talk about the videos and the projects. It makes my day. I will sit there and talk to you about it all day, every day, as long as you want. We will have the patterns available online and in the store, and please remember to send in pictures of your finished projects. I would love to see them. That is my favorite thing. If you start talking to me about a project, I expect you guys to come back and tell me about it, because I'm involved now. I'm a part of your journey and I want to see it finished through. That is my favorite thing, to see accomplishments that you guys make. Anyways, have a wonderful and blessed week, my Texas Quiltwork family, and I will see you all again next week.